Okay. 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 We need to save it first. Save the things first. Okay. Okay. And then we go to the ceiling. The ceiling. Okay. We left click the ceiling and then the ceiling feeder. The ceiling design. The ceiling design. Okay. And then we go to here. In here, we can see the effect first. Effect picture. We can see the wardrobe is in here. So in here, we need to use a ceiling board in here. And here we also use the ceiling board. And in here, we can use the ceiling model, right? And in here, we need to have the curtain, the curtain. Okay, firstly, we go to we use the ceiling ball first. The ceiling ball is in here. It's this one. This one first we left click this one, the ceiling ball, and then we go to this corner. Okay, we left click this corner first, and then we move our mouse to here. Okay, we can add it will snap automatically in here. Okay, and we left click. The ceiling ball is finished. Okay, we can see this one. We can see this 3D in our Y up corner in here. We can see the effect. Okay. Okay, and then we change the sink. The sink we change to 300. Okay. Okay. This ceiling ball is okay. And then we design another one, another ceiling ball. This one, okay, and then this one also goes move to the corner, and then we move down, and then the length and this value, our wardrobe, our wardrobe depth is 600. So this value we change to 600. Okay. We can see the blue tips, right? The blue tips, the blue one. Okay, we just click enter the 600 and then click the enter. And then the next one, 4,000. We don't need to change it. So we just click the enter. Okay. The next the next ball is finished. And then the sink also change to 300. Okay. The size, the size is this one. I show you again. This one, the size. This one, the first one we enter 600, and then left, and then click the enter, and then next one is 4,000. Then we click the enter. Okay, 600. Okay, the sink 300. Okay. Okay, and then we go. The next one is we can in here we can add a ceiling model. Okay, we can find a ceiling model in here, find a model we and this one, like this one, like this code, A580, this one. And then firstly, we move to this corner first. This corner first. Then we move to here first. Don't move to the right. Just spare some size in here, like this one. You can see my screen. Like this one, move to here first because the right side we need to add the cutting, so we need to spare the size. Uh, we move to here first, and then we left click first, and then we can click this one to change, click here to change the size. Okay, here we can change the size to 150, and this is the cutting size. We need to spare the cutting size in here. Okay, okay, and then we change the sync also to 300. Okay, okay, this one. Okay, then we click the save and exit. Okay, we back to 3D. Okay, and then we go to design the wardrobe. We move to the angle to here. Move our angle to face this wall. To face this wall. Okay, okay, we can also save the angle in here. This one, and then we save it. Okay, the next one, the next, if we change to another angle, we can find this angle quickly. Okay, and this is just a tips. Okay, next one we draw uh, the watch. Okay, we go to custom, and then we go to this one 23 full home custom catalog. Okay, in here. Okay, firstly we can see the size. It's 2A1A in here, and we decide from corner first. Okay, the corner we need to add a feeder. The feeder we will add it finally. So firstly we need to add the wardrobe first. Wardrobe. This wardrobe. This wardrobe first. Okay. In here there are some there are tips we can add, and we can enter the size in here first. Okay, the wardrobe size, the width, we can enter 4,000, 450, and then the depth, it means the inner depth. The inner depth not include a door panel, not include a door panel fillings. The inner depth we can enter the 580, 580, and then the height we can see is 2,700, and we need to spare the we need to add a ceiling feeder. The ceiling feeder we also use the 50 mm. So we need so the water height I need to should be 2,650. Okay. Okay, we can see after we enter this size, we can see in this catalog there are no cabinet because this size cannot use in this catalog. So we need to find another catalog like this one, the ultra high cabinets. It means in this size, this this all cabinets can use this size. Okay. Understand? Understand this function? Okay, okay. And then this one should be wide open, so we need to click this one, switch mirror it, because the default is left open, so we need to click this one and then layout in here first. Layout first. Okay, and then we move right. Move right. We need to spare we also need to spare 50 mm filler beside the washer. So the distance from the wall, from the right wall should be 50. Okay, we enter 50. Okay. Okay, this one. The first washer. Okay. Okay, the first washer. Okay. Okay, we can see we can open the door first. We can see the inner. We can see the inner. Uh, um, Firstly, we go to the back side. We can see in here the back panel. It is connected by three panel. So if we the connect panel is in here. We can see we can use this function component. Okay, and then we can see this one. We can see this panel. We left click this panel. This panel is connect this the up panel and the middle panel. And this panel and this connect panel is connect the middle panel and the down panel. Move move the angle when left. Uh, Maybe you can use WASD and 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 the left and and left click the mouse to move the angle. WASD and then we 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 press the left click and then move. We can move to move the angle. Okay. Or you can see my screen first. It's okay, and I just expand the back panel. Okay. Okay. let's continue. Okay, and then we just say, this, and there are two connection panel, because we can go to here. We can see the blue tips. This panel is connect panel, so this panel we cannot delete. But the others panel like this panel we can delete. When to sky? Oh, you can go, you can left click 3D, and then click the inside again. The angle will back to here. Will back into the room. Okay, click this one. Click 3D and then inside. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Okay, and then let's continue. And this blue panel, this one we cannot delete because this is connect these two panel. So, but the others like this one, we can delete it. We can delete. Okay, delete it, and then the next one we can also delete. This one. Oh, we can see and cannot delete this one because this is also the connect panel. See, this is also the connect panel, right? So this cannot delete. The others, these two we can delete. Okay, okay, and this is just for the expand. Okay, firstly, and then we back to the entity mode. And if we want to change the value like this one, if we want to change this two panel height, like this one, we, we can see the distance from this panel from the floor. We can use component and then left click this one. And then if we want to change the height in here, go in here, we can see there are two values. This one, the upper connector height. Okay, if we want to change to light, we change to 2000. Okay, okay, and then we can see there are, okay, we can see there are another panel. This is the panel from distance 2000. Okay, and this one we can delete. The original one we can delete. This is the new connector panel. Okay, okay, this one is also the same. The lower uh, the lower connector. Okay, the lower connector, and then we can see the next one. We can see this one because we need to add a ceiling feeder in here, right? So we can, so this panel we can delete. But how to delete? The top in here, the top feeder height, we can use the no feeder. It means in here it means the default value. They are this water is include the feeder, but we can add the ceiling feeder in here, so we can delete to choose this value in here. Top feeder height. We use the no feeder. Okay, then we can see the feeder is deleted, and the size is bigger. Size is bigger. In here, we also um, suggest to use this option, no filler, because we can add our filler together. Okay, okay, and then the next wardrobe, next wardrobe. Here it is the double door wardrobe. Okay, we also enter the size. The size is the width because it's the double door. The width is 900 and the depth is same and the height is same. Okay, okay. Then we found two doors in here. Okay, like this one, like this one. Okay. I can also share the code here. Share the code. Also share the code in here. Okay, and then we lay out in here. Lay out beside this. Okay, and then we also change this value. The top filler height. We also use this option, the first option. Okay, and then inside the inside we can also delete uh, panel. Delete the panel. This one. Okay. See, you can see there are also the connect panel. Okay, can we delete the other panel, and then we go back to the entity function. Okay, and then the connector height we also change. Which one? This one, right? Uh, okay, the width the width is 900 and the depth is 580 and the height is 650. Okay, then we move to here, 900. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then we open the doors. We can see there are the panel, the shelf. There are many shelves, right? If we want to add at the at the vent, we can delete this panel. Okay, delete this one. Oh, we need to go into the component functions. This one in here in the top in the top toolbars in here component left click. Then we go into the component and then we can select the panel to delete. Okay, and we can see this cannot delete because they are same, same. This is the connector. This is the connector. This panel is the connector. Okay, the other we can delete. Okay, okay, and then we back to the entity function, the entity mode. Okay, and then we can change the we also change this one, the top feeder height, we change to the first option. We select the first option. Yeah. Okay. 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 And then in here we can add a hanger. Add a hanger in here. It's in component. Go in the component and then we can find the hanger. And maybe in here. Wait a minute. Hmm. Oh, it's in here. It's in here in the compartment, and then the fur catalog, the wardrobe. You can see this is a set line in here. They are with LED, and this is the original original coast line in here. You can choose the with the LED coat hanger or no LED. Yes, it's okay. We just left click this one like we use the 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 original the comma hanger. Okay, we go into here, left click, and then we move to here. Okay, we left click, and in here we can change the size from this panel, like 50 or 100 is okay. Okay, okay, okay. Next, okay. This is also use the same. This one 50. Okay, okay, okay. And then we go to next one, next wardrobe. Let's store first. Then next one, we can see there are some there are small cabinet in here. Okay, go to this one, and then we also enter the size. The width is 650, and the depth is same, and the height we can use the 600. Uh, so- okay, okay, and then we can use this one in the base cabinet catalog. And use this. We can use this one. Okay, Okay, and then in here, because there will be a drawer on on this cabinet. So the default we can see there are the countertop in here, right? And a countertop panel. So we don't need this one. We don't need this one. In here we can see a countertop type. We can use the first one, no countertop. Okay, in here countertop use the first option. Okay, we use the first option. Okay, okay, and then we add the drawer on the cabinet, on this cabinet. Drawer. The drawer width and the depth is same, but the height we can use other. The height we can use 180. Okay, and then we found the drawer. Drawer. A minute. Batch. Oh, we can use this one. Use this code. Okay, use this one. Use this, and then we move up and move to here. Okay, okay, and then we can see the length. We can left click this one. We can see uh, the width in here from here to this wall. You can see the width is 968. So we can add a 958 width drawer in here. The width we enter 958 and 68. Okay, and then we lay out in here. We can use this two drawer. Okay, we lay out first, and then we move to here. Okay, and then we go to lay out this cabinet. Okay, we can see the size. We can use this function dimension. We can use this measure function. This one, we left click and then use the first one. The first one, then we can see the tips. Select the first surface. The surface is the ceiling. The second is this is in here. So we can see the size, the height from here, from this countertop to the ceiling is 1895. Okay, we need to decrease decrease 50 mm feeder height, So the size should be, the width is 450 and the depth is 580 and the height should be 11845. This one. Okay. Then we found a cabinet in wall cabinet in here. Okay, this. Okay. Okay, then we move to here. Move to this. Move on this drawer. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we in here we also use the change the this one, change the top feeder height. We use this also use the no feeder option. No feeder option. Okay, in here. Okay, okay, and then we add the mirror. We can add the mirror in here. The mirror height. Mirror height. Also use the this one. First one is the ceiling, and the next is this one. So the height, the mirror height, the mirror we don't need to decrease 50 mm. Okay, the depth we can delete. See the file. Which file? Um, this one. This one. I remember I sang in here. This one. Okay. Okay, and then here the mirror. The mirror we can uh the size is same as uh this drawer. The width size is 968. 968. Okay, and then we found the mirror. The mirror is in here. It's in here. Send the code. Okay, send the code. This is the mirror. Okay, and then we go to here. Layout in here. Down to here, and then we change the location. Okay, and then the mirror distance from left, right, and up and down, we can use in here. We can choose 0. Okay, this value and also change to 0. Okay, okay, this one.
Hello. Send me the training file, not the PDF, because suddenly our system crashed.
Pardon? What?
We are working. Suddenly our system crashed. It's not working. Our system. Can you
Oh,
send this file again because we didn't save and we lose our all the data.
do you mean this file, our scenes file, right?
Yeah, yeah, this
Okay,
one.
okay. I saved here.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. This one. Okay, you can open use the file and then open the local file and then select this XDV file. Okay. And then we copy another mirror in here. We move our mouse to this blue arrow, and then we can see the tips and press the key, our keyboard's Alt key to copy. Okay, we press and then drag the mouse, and then we can see we copy another mirror in here. Okay, and then the height is 600. We change to 600. Okay, and we save again. Okay, and then we add a feeder, add a ceiling feeder. So add a feeder on the right. Okay, the feeder. Okay, the height we enter 2,700. Okay, the width choose 50. Okay, we can see this one. We can use this. Okay, choose this one. Okay, and then we move to here. Okay, and then we move the size. We left click. Uh, we left click this one, and we can see we need to move this feeder to this top handle beside this top handle. So we left click this feeder, and then we move front. We enter 20. Then we press the enter. Okay. Okay. In here, the place cabinet side, we need to select the Y side because this feeder is placed is placed the cabinet Y side. Okay. Oh, okay. Uh, we add a feeder in here. Add a feeder in here. The size, the width is 50, and the height is 2,700. and then we use this one. And then we left, and then we move to here, and then left click. Then we can see in here we need to change what angle is. We change to we go to this angle. Go to this angle. We can use our left click our left click to drop the angle in here to move the angle. And then we see this one. This one. Okay, and then we move font 20 because we need to beside this door panel. This door panel. Okay. We can use our left click or right click to change the angle here. Okay. Okay. And then we add the ceiling filler, line and the ceiling filler. Okay. Choose the wardrobe. This one. And then the height, the filler height, we enter 50. Okay. And then we click the generate.
Actually, we are
What? Cannot hear.
do you hear me? Hello?
Do you mean I need to repeat this again? We put this ceiling filler. This one. Okay. Okay, and then we in here the light, the ceiling filler, and then we choose this cabinet, and then the filler height we enter 50. Okay, and generate. Okay, okay, we can see in here uh, we need to change the value. We need to change this one mood font. So in here we can see the font indent. Font indent. We also enter minus 20. Minus 20. And this one maybe yesterday. Yesterday need to use this same method to move from the ceiling filler, right? In here, from indent, use the minus 20. Okay, okay, and then we change the color. Okay, we change the color. Go with this one first. Okay, the material replace. We change the color. The right side we change to the sky gray. The carcass color we change to the sky gray. And then the door panel, we can see in here, we can choose uh, this one, A A83, A83, this one, A83B. This is the this one. We use this one. And this is the new and this is the old, so we use the new first. This one. And then we choose this door code. And this is the wide open code. Okay, we can see this is the wide RL means white. Then we select this one and select a modern gray color. Okay, okay, you can see the inner also change to the sky gray. Okay, and then next one, this one is the the double door. Okay, here we also use the A83B, and then this one is the wide open. We choose this first, also choose this door style, and then we can see only change the wide open door because this is just for the wide open. And left open is here, LR. This one. Then we choose the also choose the also choose the modern gray, and then the carcass material. Carcass material also we use the sky gray. Or other color you want is okay. Other colors you want is okay. And this one, these two cabinet is same. Use the same color. Use the same color. Same color. And then the door panel, we use the same door panel. Okay, 83. And then we can see we can find a handle. We can find this one. We can see the pictures, and we can see the handle is up, is on here. Okay, then we use the same color. This is this one is same. Also use the A83B. Then found a handle on the down side. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, then use the same color. Okay, and then the Java we can use another color. Okay, the Java. I can use uh, this one. Um, this one is okay, and you can select color you like. It's okay. Okay, this one we use the mountain Asian element, and this one is also use the same color. Okay, and the door panel, the Java door code, and use like this one A119 or other you like is okay. Okay, this is same A119, and then we found a Java. The handle is on the upside. Okay, okay, and then the ceiling filler. We also use the sky gray. Use the sky gray. Okay. Okay, the water color is change is finished. Okay, next one we go to the we go to the wall panel. The wall panel. Okay. Okay, first one we change to this angle. Just this angle, so we change to this angle first. Okay, we change to this angle. The height we can use this to change. Okay. Okay, and then we change to this angle, and then we left click this wall. Left click this wall, we can see a toolbar. We can see the background wall. The background wall, we use the first one. Select the first option, 美加 wall paneling. Okay, we go into here first. Okay, in here we can find on the wall panel we like. Maybe like this one. Okay, we can use this code. In this demo, we use this code. We use this code. Okay, left click. And we left click, and then we generate the wall panel first. Generate the wall panel first, and then we the finish. We back to this. We back to here to change the color and the size. Okay, and then we go back to here first, and then we can use we we can use the measure function to measure this wall from this wall to this door panel. Okay, this one first is this wall, and then go to here. Okay, the size is 3896. Okay, and we also need to mimics 150 curtain size. So the size uh, should be 5,750. We did the width 5,750. Okay, and then the height we change to 2,700. Okay, okay, uh, and then we move the wall panel to here. Okay, okay, and then we left go to the material replace in here the door panel. We can see there are two options. And we can see like we use A77 and QGAB005. Like this one, uh, we can try it. It it is to change up and down color. We use this one. We change this one. Or we can see this is for the downside and the down color. This one, and then the other is the up. Is this one. So we can also select a color what we want. This one we can use. Repeat which one? The wall panel or okay. Here we go to this angle, and then left click the wall. Then we can find the background wall, and then select the first option. We go into this one. Okay, and in this demo, we use this code. We use this code in here. We use this code. This wall panel. If you want another, it's okay. But this demo we use this wall panel. Okay, and then we hit finish. Go back to here, and then the size. we enter uh, 3,750, and then height is 2,700. Okay, and then we move the wall panel. Okay, and then if you want to change the color, the upside and the downside, then in here, the material replace and the door panel, you can see there are two options. There are two options. Firstly, we choose the first option. And we can try to select another color, or we can see the the first but the first option is match the downside. Okay, and the other is the upside. Okay, and then we change the color we want. This one. Okay. 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 Okay, and then the wall panel design is finished, and then we go to and design a bed, the bed. Okay, in the custom, we go back to here, custom, and the LF means the loose furniture. Okay, LF, and then the products, and we go to the bedroom, the bedding, the bed here. Okay, we have found a bed. Wait a minute, I found mm, like this one. Like this one. Eh, eh, like this one. PRC. Okay, we can use this one. Or okay, and then in here we left click in here, left click in here, and then we can see there are icons in here. Beside the apply, there are two color. Oh, we use the gray. Firstly, with the color we use this. We use this one, and then the size we use the second one. Okay, and in here in this icon, we can see you can see my screen in here. In beside the apply, there are the small icon. They are uh, they are the decker there are decker in here, and but this decker like the pillow and others and the pictures and lights just for the vendor. So we can use this combination uh, this combination. Okay, then we left click this one, and then we choose one like this one, like this, like the first one, and then we need to go back to 2D. Okay, we back to 2D first. Back to 2D first, and then we click this icon, and then choose the first option. Choose the first option, and then we click this blue button. Apply to things. Okay, and then we move to the center. Just this is okay. Move to the center. Uh, okay, okay, move to the center. Okay, and then we back to 3D. Okay, back to 3D. We can see there are the pictures and others. If we don't want, we can delete it. Select this picture and then delete. And this slide, we can also delete it. Okay, and others, we can uh, we can use. Okay, okay, and then we add this space. Okay, this one. This space. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we
Excuse me,
uh,
can you just find where that we cannot find the exact map?
pardon, cannot hear clearly. Maybe you can enter in here. Okay, the bed. What? Need to repeat again. Okay, okay, complete. Okay, we go to custom and LF, then the dots, and then we go to the products, then we found this one, the bedroom furniture, and then the bed. We have found this this code. Yeah, I sang in here, PRCB B146. Okay, and then we found this one. We found this one. Okay, we left click in here. Left click in here. Okay, the color we can use the gray color. There are two color. We can use the second one, the second color. The size. This is the size. The size we use the second size. Okay, and then we better 2D. We better 2D first. Better 2D. Okay, and then we can see there are the small button beside the applied, right? In here, okay. Uh, some beds. There are some matches decoration like this one, like this one. We left click this one, and then we left click the apply. Click this one, applied, and then we move our mouse to the center. Okay, move to the center. Okay, this one. Okay, and then we back to 3D, back to 3D, and then we can see there are the pictures, right? If we don't need, we can delete it. Just click the pictures and then delete. And this line also delete. Okay, and this we can use, and the others we use. What? This one? Uh, it is matched in here. We need to add. We need to click this button. This small button. I repeat again. Okay. Okay. Repeat again. We back to 2D and can you see this icon? This one. Can you see this icon? And then we left click this one and select the first one. Select the first one, and then we click the applied. Okay, we move to the center. Can you see, can you find this this code this code this code this bed? Can you find this bed? This bed. Okay, and then we left click in here. Okay, in here there are the small icon beside the applied, right? This one, this blue, this small blue button. Can see this one? Okay, and then we select the first one because this is include the pillow and others decoration. Okay, and then we left click this one, apply to selection things. Okay, and then we move to here, move to the center. Okay, and then we back to 3D. Back to 3D, we can delete others. Okay, delete this. This we don't need. If we don't need, we can delete it. Okay, okay, and then we go to change the angle, change the angle, change to change to this angle. Then we need to add a curtain, add a curtain in the decker, and then the cloud models. Then we found the ornaments. There are curtains here. We use the double curtain angle here, decker, and then the cloud models, and then the ornaments. Then found the curtain catalog and the double curtain here. Okay, we can find a curtain what we like, like this one. Or this one is like this one. And then we left click. Then we go to here. Move to here first. Okay. And then in here, because the default width is too long, so we need to change to change to 4,000. Okay, change to 4,000. We move to the center. Okay, move to the center. Okay, move to the center first. Okay, and then we can move. We can change another angle to see the to move the curtains like this one, like this one. Okay, okay. We can see, we can see this color, like this color, is brown, right? If uh, if we want our render pictures, we don't like this brown color. We can use this one. Use this one material. In the on the top toolbar, we can see the material in here. Left click, and then select this brown color. Select this brown color. Okay, and then we left click this picture. Left click, and then we can see there are we can find the fabric catalog, then the solar color. Okay, we can see like, like this one, like this color. We can find a dark color. Like this one, you can see this this is changed. Okay, like this one or others. Okay, this gray, use this gray color. Others, we want it's okay. Or other or others catalog or other catalogs. Like this one. Okay, okay, like this one. Okay, this okay. Okay, and then we add the two nightstand beside the bed. In the we can also find in here custom LF loose furniture and then products. The bedroom you can find the beside table in here. Beside table. Okay, we can use this one applies, and the next size is same. Okay, okay, this two nightstand, these two beside table. Okay, and then we add the decor. We can add a light, add a lamp in on the nightstand decor. and the car models and lighting lamp can desk lamp. Like this one. We can find a lamp we like. This one. Okay, like this one. And this is just for the vendor. Okay, this is just for the vendor. Okay, adding here at the size, and then in mirror we can left click the left or right mirror. And mirror the okay. Okay, in here we add the data on the drawer cabinet. Okay, there are tips in here. Firstly, we left click this drawer cabinet, and then there are toolbar in here, right? Then we move move our mouse to here, and then choose the first option, the first option, and sorry, the last option, automatically installations of accessory. This one, and then we can find the okay. We left click this one first, this cabinet first, and then move to here, and then select the last one option. The last one option. Okay. Oh, in here we can choose the second option. The first, this one, we choose the second option. The second option, and then we can see there are some data in here, and like this one, found like this one. We left click, and it will add in here, and add the data in here. Choose the second option. Okay, and then you can find a data like this one, and then left click, you add in here. Okay, okay, and then in here we can add a chairs in here, a chair in here, and also in the data, and then the car models, furniture, and then the chairs, and find uh, dressing chair, a dressing stool in here. Dressing stool, and then like this one. Others, uh, this one, this one again. Repeat which one? Uh, the last stand. The dressing stool in here. The decker, the car models, and the furniture, and then the chairs, and we found the dressing stool. adjusting step, and then we can select the first one, then go to move to here. Okay, 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 and then we go to, okay, and then we go to the vendor. Okay, save this first. Go to the vendor. Okay, and here we can use the ray tracing, and then use the 4K frequency. Okay, and we use the template, the puppet, and then we can select the outside ceiling, And here we need to open these two. Can open this one. Except this one, we don't need to open, and in others we can also open it. Okay, and sunlight we can better 2D to change the angle, sunlight angle. Okay, we can also turn on the preview. Okay, we better 3D, we can see this is the sunlight. This is the sunlight. Okay, and then in here we can change the angle. Okay, and then we so we save the angle first. This angle, we click the save this angle, and then we go to this angle, this angle, or other angles you want is okay. Save, and we save two angle, and then we click Batch Submit and select this two angle and confirm the submitting. And we can also render a top angle. Click 3D and then a top at the top. Then we also submit. Okay. And then we see the gallery. This is rendering. Okay, and then we can uh, go to this one. the third option, we are plugs in here. And then we can see there are two footprint, right? It means two angle. The first one, the first footprint we can move to here, and the next one we can move to the center, move to here. Okay, and then we also use the ray tracing, and then we can use the 6K or 4K or 8K is okay. The accuracy is more clear when the time needs longer. Okay, like 6K we submit. Okay, and then after we can see this is rendering. We can see the pictures. Like this one is just our is just we decide. Okay, and in here there are we can see there are real-time editing. We can go into here. There are some options. We can try it. This we can try this to change the lighting. Okay, like this one. Okay, and after we change, we can download this picture to our PC. Okay, like this one. Now this is the pictures we just download. Okay, this is the picture we just render and download in here. Okay, then quit. Then we see this is still rendering. Okay, this is the top angle. They are still rendering. We can see the effects after maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Okay, and this is the uh don't what don't have which one? This one, right? Do you mean this one? You shorter. Do you mean uh, 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 which one? Which part? This part, right? This one? Or this one? Or this one? Which part? Uh, the rolling shutter, do you mean the sliding door, right? The sliding door. The sliding door is in the custom. And then uh, actually the sliding door, do you mean this one, right? You mean this one or others? Go upside. Do you mean like the door in here we can how to say from down to up, right? Maybe don't have this product. Um, we just have this sliding and this open door. It seems don't have the rolling shutter. Okay, okay, okay. And any other question? A glass door can be uh, uh, 11 feet more. What is this? This means glass door.
Sir, in glass door, we have maximum height like 8 feet or 10 feet. Can we go more further, like 11 feet, 12 feet, and etc. Where?
About 11 what?
11 feet
11
more.
feet more. What is feet more? Uh, like this one. Do you mean this one? And this is glass door and free. I mean what you mean? In here, we can go to 3M. Maybe this height is too high. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. There are no guards can use this too height. This height because 3M uh is very high. If use the gas may be easier to broken. Okay, so we uh, suggest use the 2700. If the three, 3 meters 3 meters high, we can see we can see just just sorry no just this three door can use maybe just because 3M is too high and we cannot use it. Okay, this one only can use or cannot be because the height is too high, so cannot use 3 meters.
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. If you want 3 meters, I think you can uh, like like this one. and this height is 2,700, and you can add a wall cabinet on here. Okay, you can add a wall cabinet like this one. Add on here, and you can add a wall cabinet. Okay. Okay, and other questions? The tall cabinets. Can we have sliding cabinet? Drawer. Tall cabinets. Tall. The sliding just have this one in here, bedroom, and then the sliding. You can find the sliding in here inside tall cabinets. Inside tall. But only have this one. Only have this sliding door. Only have this sliding door. Because maybe because we don't often use the sliding, we also often use this uh this open door, this opening door. Okay, okay. Okay, and any others?
Answer one more thing. In cabinet,
Uh,
in cabinet we have shelf. Can we have the shelf like drawer that come out and go inside? For
Okay. I know what you mean. Maybe. Uh, do you mean? Oh, sorry. I found a cabinet first. Like this one. Uh, do you mean add a drawer in here, right?
no, the self.
Uh,
One
or,
single self come out and we keep something and
at the shelf, right? At the vertical panel, do you mean? In here, uh, I found panels in here. We can see there are the vertical panel in here. Do you mean this one?
no sir.
Oh,
Self, one self come out. Like drawer came out, no? Like self came out that way.
shelves. The
Yes.
shelf.
Hydraulic or whatever we call her self came out. In India, we have one requirement like that self come out and climb to
Uh,
whatever they want to do and again inside.
Shelves.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a pictures? I see. Do you have the pictures?
Wait, sir, I download from the Google and send.
Okay. Shelves. Maybe don't have this one. Shelves. Okay. Yeah, yes. Can go for lunch. Shelves. Do you mean this one shelves? Okay. Oh, okay. And if don't another question. Today's training is finished. Can leave it. Can leave.
What, sir?
The shelf. Do you mean this one? This shelves?
Yes, sir. This self come out. We
Oh,
want
yeah.
like that.
Okay. We and like this one. We can enter the shelf in here. We can find if have some reward in here. Okay, like this one, and then we move to here. Then others like this one. Delete.
Okay, sir. I check.
Okay. In here component, and then component, and then in here we can search shelf.
Okay.
Okay, and then like this one, you can put in here. Okay, and
Okay, sir.
others like this one. If we want to lay out in just one side, we can add a vertical panel like this one. Like this. Laminate panels, and then the vertical. Where will I found the like this one vertical panel. Then in here we can add the shelves, and we found the shelf, and then like this one can add only add in here. We can use the vertical to change height, and here we can change the value. This one is 200 or 400. Okay, you can see. Okay, this one's okay.
Okay, sir. I check.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and any others? Because
Uh, No, sir.
only
That's
what?
no, sir. It's that's enough.
Oh, okay. And this all for today, and just leave you and me in here.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.